starting with the women's semi-finals on the two center courts, center court 1 and center court 2. Women's semi-finals. Center court 1 is going to be Carpe and Brianna Valdez taking on Nicola Schumann and Sarah Ball. Court number 2, Bruce Manry, Caitlin Hart taking on Carolina Lopez and Alia Brown.
Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. He 1, 2.
लाइट्स का वार्म अप, मैच लाइट्स पे जल्दी से. Who's on lighting? दोनों कोच पे मैच लाइट कर दीजिए प्लीज.
Can you hear me? All right, where are my players? Morning. The king is here. The king is here.
Hello, check, check, hello, check. Hello, hello, check. Hello, one, two. Hello, hello, one, two, three. Hello, ha? Hello, hello, check. Hello, check. आता
Only
दुसरा
one?
चेक करतो हा. हॅलो 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 चेक
Sarah
चेक
Burr.
हॅलो तोंडाजवळ आहे एकदम एकदम जवळ आहे हॅलो 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 चेक
Nicola.
चेक हॅलो 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 चेक चेक हॅलो 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 चेक 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 माईक चेक हॅलो
Thank you.
Morning, Byron. How are
All
you?
right.
Sarah's still on court out there, so it'll be a flexi start. We'll go see where they're up to, but when I came in about 5.
Okay. Good. All right. Good morning, ladies. How are you? My voice is half going, so bear with me. All right. This is the women's pro semifinals. Okay. Playing best 2 out of 3 to 11. First 2 games, golden point or win by 1. If you get to the third game, it's win by 2. Okay? All right. So.
But by 1 on third, right?
Yes. So you call your sideline, baseline, and center line. I call non-volley zone lines for foot faults and short serves. All right? On an out call, give me a hand signal or a verbal out, indicating that the ball is out. Okay? If you disagree with your opponent's call, you can appeal to me. If I see it clearly, I will rule on it. If I do not see it, the call will stand. Fair enough? Any questions? Okay. All right. Young lady. Tails. Heads. Choice of side serve, receive or defer? Receive. Sarah, hear me. You have the serve, okay? Which end would you like? That end? Okay. All right. So Sarah Burr and Nicola will start to my left. Rihanna and Pei to my right. It was won by Pei. Toss was won by Pei. Okay. So I will. All right.
Good morning, everyone. We are live back here with the Global Sports Indian Open. We have women's doubles pro semi-final action. Sarah Burr and Nicholas Schumann up the far end, up against Pei Chen Cao, Rihanna Valdez.
Time in.
Cao Valdez won the toss, selected to receive. Burr to bring it in. Let's get underway. So I'm Sanj Carter. Pleasure to join you here from Mumbai and in the commentary booth this morning. Vimalraj, how good is it? We're at finally at semi-finals action.
What's to wait for? It's been a spectacular event so far. I've been loving it. You've been loving it. All of us have been loving it. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's been fantastic. As you said, we've had the Pro League and the Challenger Leagues in the evening. We're seeing the energy, the firepower, the team camaraderie, but now it's all down to teams of 2. Locking it in to make their way through to the gold medal match on Championship Sunday.
Second serve.
Nice fire there from Burr.
1,300 plus entries, 28 courts. What else do you need? Come out, guys. Come out and cheer these top elite athletes over here
102.
from all around the world playing in this Indian Open 2025. They've been showing their mettle for sure.
Absolutely, I know all of you joining us there on FanCode, but it is free to come down to the venue. So if you are in the Mumbai area, please come down, check it out. Even sitting around Championship Court, free entry. A little defense there from Burr, not able to get the second one.
3-0-2.
Oh, that was a beautiful down the middle from Sara. A southpaw playing over here. She's from Australia. A lot of experience playing pickleball, won a lot of tournaments.
Let me have that one back.
Players are just trying to locate that Franklin X40 as it goes for a little adventure around Championship Court.
0-3-1.
But it's been a pleasure doing comms with you, Sanj.
Second server.
Absolute pleasure.
It's fantastic. We finally got to meet. I know we've spent a lot of conversations online to
0-3-2.
try and get you out to Australia, which I'm sure we'll see you out there soon. But fantastic to be here for my first time in India and here at the Indian Open. Oh, Nicholas Schumann getting a good bit of luck off the net. Oh, Valdez getting her own luck. The net being kind to both sides on that occasion.
And Nicola had that right within her reach, but rusty, nerves in the always nerves in the start of the game. Needs to settle down a bit.
3-3.
All 4 athletes.
3-0-1.
We see Pei Kao with the serve 3-0.
Sara! Where did that come from? She just woke up into life.
Yeah, she will. You can't
3-0-2.
speed that ball up cross court to her. That forehand very deadly. That one you see Pei Kao just getting that across her body there, just changing that angle a little bit, bringing up the side out.
Pei Kao says, what you can do, I can do better. With that point.
And she can do better than most. She's had a very,
4-0-2.
very good tournament here so far this week. Already into the women's pro singles championship match tomorrow. So she'll be looking to get into it for women's doubles as well. And I know on the others court, championship court number 2, we had our other semi-final with Rose Van Rieck
5-0-2.
also trying to make it through to a second gold medal match. She will face Pei in the women's singles final. Oh, a little misfire there from Nicola Schumann. And Pei bringing the heat
Time
early.
out, receiver, 6-0-2, 1 minute.
For that ball. And if you're new to pickleball, we do change sides at the end of 6 points. And who reaches 6 points first. Or maybe it is a timeout.
Yeah, just a timeout here from these guys. They are going to play best 2 of 3 in the semi-final. So you're right, they have been playing 1 to 15 in the group stage. So now that it really counts, they're going down knockout phase. They are going to play best 2 of 3. So you'll see Sarah Bird, Nicola Schumann just taking that timeout, joining us here in the commentary booth. We've got a great view here of the courts up in the commentary.
2 beautiful center courts, pink and grey. And of course, Sanj, you're matching with the courts today.
I thought I'd get my pink shirt on and match the championship courts here.
Ooh, let's go.
Leading in, and you've got the dark, so we've almost got the pink and grey.
Oh
We've
yeah,
got the
let's
court
go.
colours
Flamingo.
up here in the commentary. But here we go. It's all Rihanna Valdez, Pei Kao right now, 6-0.
Serve 2. Time in.
This time
6-0-2.
Maybe a small change of momentum might help Nicola Schumann and Sara over here. Much needed, yes, definitely.
Side
works. What's up with these timeouts, Sanj?
Yeah, it just often gives players an opportunity just to sit back and sort of reflect on the previous points. It's very hard sometimes in the moment of the play to be able to sort of zoom out and figure that out. So good opportunity to have a chat.
Yeah, a small chit-chat, maybe change of strategy, tactics a little bit. Be more confident on your shots.
Second server.
Yeah, you can see there Sarah trying to go down the middle again on Pei, which is obviously what they had a little chat about.
0-6-2.
Bringing that one into net, unfortunately, there by Schumann. That's a great drop there by Nicola Schumann. See how Pei really had to reach in, that ball dipping away from her, exceptional.
1-6-2.
Oh, great down the line from Nicola Schumann over there. Saw the opening, went for it. Valdez wasn't ready.
2. 2-6-2.
2-6-2 over here. Oh, great third shot again. She can do this all day long, doesn't she?
Yeah, very, very patient player is Pei. You know, can absolutely fire that ball, but is always willing to make sure she gets to look at the right shot. So she'll always play that extra dink just to make sure she gets the ball exactly as she wants it.
Second server.
Yeah, it's all the more important to be patient, pull the trigger at the right time. That's what it's all about.
6-2-2.
Great first game so far from Pei Kao and Rihanna Valdez. Doing what they do best, being patient. There you go, that was a better ding from Nicola Schumann.
Yeah, much better there by Schumann and Burr. And again, you see Schumann dinking to the middle there. That nice deep middle dink, taking the angles away from Pei and Rihanna there.
2-6-1.
Part of that opportunity.
Sanj, I tell you what, I've been admiring Rihanna Valdez's dinks. It's been textbook stuff so far. I've seen her play a lot of times before, and I've never seen any dink like this before. Like, she's so solid. On her left side.
She is
On her
exceptionally
backhand
solid
side, yeah.
On her backhand side, and probably I'd call almost the reset queen, the ability for her to
That was a good name.
neutralise that ball when it's
2-6-2.
absolutely rocketed at her. Has been exceptional this week. Again, considering she's coming off a fairly lengthy stay on the sidelines with a back injury, she's looking absolutely sharp out there this week. Well, great exchange here.
A good reset from Nicola Schumann.
I know she must be
Side
listening
out.
to the exceptional backhand dinks into the reset. But unfortunately, that last one just a little too hot to handle. What I like
6-2-1.
here, Sarah and Nicola, they've slowed the scoring now. They're 2-6 after that timeout. Pay and Rihanna not having put a score on the board yet since that moment. So they're hanging in here. And there it is, Sarah Burr on the
7-7.
forehand. Closing that down.
Southpaw, it is always really tough to play
6-2-2.
lefty. Every single time. Oh my
Point.
God, did you see that from Pei Chuan Kao? Crazy stuff.
Yeah, just catching that last bit of the line there.
7-2-2.
Exceptional that ball. Once that bit of top spin on it, just dips away.
Sara doing some
out.
variations. Much needed right here. That was the first lob of the match and it worked out well.
Yeah, you see that coming into the game quite often.
2-7-1.
With the high lob into the big drive to the player coming back in. So great to see Sarah throwing that in early.
Why not another one from Sara over here?
Oh, and Valdez
Second
back
server.
down the middle there. Again, really like that point there. Well constructed by Burr and Schumann.
2-7-2.
Just love how all these four athletes are covering the center. Good reflex from Cow. And
Side
Nicola
out.
Schumann, I feel she's still struggling a little bit with those third shots.
She's absolutely nailing a lot of them, but then just every now and then just not quite getting that over the net. But again, you've got the
7-2-1.
firepower coming from Pei and Rihanna.
She's
so
been
not
absolute-
an easy ball.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That ball really does kick up off this surface. And these athletes are playing with the finest of margins. Don't want to put that ball too high. And speaking of margins, Burr, there we go. That one's really
Second
working
server.
exceptionally well right now.
Sara on
7-2-2.
red hot form right now with the lobs especially. She's been doing really well.
Point.
That's okay, happens sometimes. Nicola Schumann missing that return.
8-2-2.
And there it is again. Great work.
Side out.
Defense into offense there from Sarah Burr. Lefty, another winner down the middle.
It's a talent, it's a skill, isn't it? From defense
2-8-1.
to offense, how beautifully she does it. Like was on the back of the court, comes in, and finishes off the point.
Oh, again, I don't
Second
mind that
server.
move there. That ball just getting a little bit away from her there. And again, they were able to side out, so really need to see some points on the board now from Nicola
2-8-2.
and Sarah. They're doing great at siding out, but haven't quite been able to get that scoreboard ticking over.
Side out.
Another great ding from Pei Chuan Kao over here. She is absolutely smashing it.
Yeah, you see that backhand slice when
8-2-1.
you love a backhand slice.
Of course I do, yeah.
It just doesn't give the opposition much to play with. Hey,
Yeah.
It really kicks away, stays very low.
Clearly shows
Second server.
why she's playing on the left side. Strong with her double hand and her slice as well.
8-2-2.
And it has been a straightforward affair in this first game. Kao and Rihanna Valdez racing. There's still a lot of work needs to be done because Sara and Nicola Schumann might have some fight left in them in this first game.
And fight they do. Look at Nicola
Side
Schumann
out.
there getting fired up. And I think you can really see Sarah and Nicola working their way back into this game. They had a bit of a tactical change at that timeout when they were
2-8-1.
0-6 down. And again, they might not get the scoreboards ticking over at a rapid rate, but they're really well back in this match.
Oh, good leave.
Point.
Sara knew where she was on the court. Court positioning and where you know you're standing on the court is really, really important.
3-8-1.
Well left. 3-8.
There it is,
Point.
back-to-back points from Burr and Schumann.
Yup, a threat of points are necessary over here for Sara and Nicholas Schumann to
4-8-1.
change the momentum towards them.
Oh, unlucky
Second server.
great fire there from Pay. Nice resets from Sarah Burr to get her way back into the kitchen.
4-8-2.
That one going well. Great
Point.
serve there from Nicholas Schumann. We've got a good view of that right deep on that baseline.
5-8-2.
Chat over here from Sara and Nicholas Schumann.
Point.
Not some fight. These guys have a lot of fight left in them in this first game. Just when we thought this was going towards Cow and Valdez.
6-8-2.
Look at where we are right now. It is 6-8.
Oh,
Side
unfortunate
out.
from Nicola, but you did see the pressure forced Pay Cow and Rihanna Valdez to switch sides there. So
8-6-1.
clearly they're realizing they're going to have to do something a little bit different.
Point.
Oh, Sarah Burr lets them off the hook there. Brings up point number 9.
And it's working.
9-6-1.
9-6-1. Trying to get that third shot in, but Sara beautifully keeping them behind.
Second server.
Yeah, exceptional. Vimal just kept them right at the baseline there. Didn't let them get into that
9-6-2.
kitchen position that they wanted.
Point.
That was vicious from Valdez. She is top notch, isn't she? She has it all.
Yeah, one of the most experienced players out there. She has played MLP
10-6-2.
in the US with Miami Pickleball Club in the Challenger Series, so she's very accustomed to high-level pickleball. That one
Point.
just drifting
Game.
wide, and that will give
11-6
point number 11 to
Rihanna and
Cow
Payne.
and
Timeout changes.
Valdez,
1
and
minute.
that'll see us go to game 2. We'll take a short break. Join you back shortly.
Fifteen seconds.
Switch sides, right?
Hmm?
We just switch sides if we want at the start. Welcome back to the action here at the Global Sports India Open. We are at Women's Pro semi-finals time.
Hold on. I just have to change my
Cow
starting
and
server.
Valdez taking game number 1. Which got pretty tight in the end, Vimal. They had to do some work to try and close that one out.
I mean, those 6 points would have definitely helped Nicholas Schumann and Sara. Need a fresh start. Need a good
Okay.
start over here in the second
Game
game.
2. Time in.
Let's begin. Cow to serve.
0-0-2.
It is 0-0-2.
You
Point.
see straight away Valdez going to the left, Cow playing on the right, which is how they finished. Not how they started, but it's how they finished
1-0-2.
in that game one.
Sara keeping that point alive. Again and again. Oh, that was a great finish by Peichuan Cow, but credits to Sara as well. They tried their best, of course.
2-0. Oh, sorry.
Great stuff.
Yeah, you can see good energy between the ladies there. Really enjoying playing with each other this week.
It always comes down to
2-0-2.
that. You enjoy yourself on court, you play better. Longest point of the match so far. Right here.
We saw it work
Side
well in
out.
game one, and it's worked again there in game two. I like that. You're going to keep going for it while it's scoring you points, so making side outs. Pay with a little giggle over there, realising she's been got again by Sarah Burr.
0-2-1.
First game, we saw Sara and Nicola Schumann being 0-6 down. Now it's 0-2 and they get their serve back. So
Second
let us see
server.
maybe a fight. Maybe they try to get a lead for the first time in this match.
0-2-2. Side out.
That's it. They're doing a great job of siding out, but trying to score against the likes of Peichenko and Rihanna
2-0-1.
is extremely tough. We see a 2-0 score line at the moment.
Second server.
There we go. Nice patient dinking there by the team
2-0-2.
from Australia.
That was proof that Rihanna Valdez is a human herself. We all do mistakes. It makes us feel good, isn't it?
Yeah,
Point.
too good. Opens up that angle there. Pei Cow brings up point number 3. They see the
Smashes it
replay.
away.
Loves it.
3. Yes.
Easy peasy, says Cow.
3-0-2.
Cow being
Point.
ready for the down the line. Read it, went for it, got the point. As simple as that.
4-0-2. Point.
Oh, unfortunately, that one just drifting long, but really like the play there from Sarah Bow. So she's trying to go over the left shoulder of Pei Cow,
5-0-2.
which is forcing her into that, almost that overhead backhand, which can be extremely awkward for a lot of players. So again, picking her positioning really well. She battles here with Valdez. Right there from Schumann. Sets it up exceptionally well there. Fires that first one at Pei. Gets the pop-up. And the finish.
Maybe Nicola Schumann should change her name to Nicola Showman, huh?
0-5-1.
She's been doing really well.
Definitely has been putting on a show here at the Indian Open this week.
Had it.
Second
Took the
server.
net card, but okay, she'll be happy with the previous point. Get herself into the second game. But if you look at the
0-5-2.
scoreline, even if it's 0-5, it's not too far away. It's not done until it is done.
Foot fault. Right foot.
Oh, looked a little awkward there from Pei Cow, that
Point.
ball. Maybe not getting as far over to her what she thought. Nice drop there from Sarah Burr. Again, we see the foot violation called. And she just takes a cheeky look at the
1-5-2.
replay herself. Oh, funky little one there for Nicola Schumann.
Side out.
Lucky there. And again, that will see the girls 6-1.
5-1-1.
Great third shot again, but wasn't enough because Nicola
Second
Schumann
server.
was right there, went for it. And it is a great point from the Queen from Queensland over here.
And she did everything
5-1-2.
right there. Love the aggression she's going in with.
Sanj, you've been a big part of pickleball in Australia and all around the world. And who's your favorite player to play with?
My favourite player to play with, anyone who's better than me, I'll take. No, honestly, anyone that I have a lot of fun with. So I like someone that can be loud on court.
Side out.
give me
Ooh,
energy
let's
for
go.
me.
Got it.
Yeah, I've struggled to play with players that are really quiet. So I love someone that's got a bit of energy and a bit of fun. Because again, I'm not playing for anywhere near the prize money that these ladies are. So it's got to be all
1-5-1.
about fun.
Maybe we need a high five on that for sure.
And someone who makes less mistakes than me, I'll always take that.
Yeah.
Server.
Oh, nice work there. Sarah Bird, a little head nod to her partner, Nicola Schumann.
1-5-2.
That was a very safe answer from Sanj. Oh, clean stuff, textbook stuff from
Side out.
Juan Cow over there. Went for the cross court. That was crazy. Like she has it all. Drives, dings. You ask me all the questions. I have all the answers.
5-1-1.
That's why she's one of the best female players here that we have throughout Asia and even worldwide. Like
Second
she
server.
really is making some waves, and I can't wait to see Pei Chen Kao get a little more play, maybe over in the US, really testing
5-1-2.
herself against those top players over there, the seasoned players, but doing incredibly well here at the Indian Open. Oh, we
Side
put
out.
the moz on her there. Vimal, as we say in Australia, we've given her the credit. She makes a mistake. Or as you say, shows that she's
1-5-1.
human. So here we go.
Yep.
Nicola Schumann in at 1-5.
I saw you what you did there. She's a human, Nicola Schumann. That was rhyming for sure.
Foot fault.
Oh, foot fault
Push off.
again from Pei Chen Kao.
Point.
Yeah, just that push off. You often see it as players are moving backwards. See how her left foot just slides over the kitchen
2-5-1.
line and taking that on the full. So one of those unusual pickleball nuances.
You don't need a Hawkeye when you're having a referee like Byron himself.
Getting great
Second
position there
server.
from Pei Kao, right at the shoelaces of Schumann. I did not even mean to say shoelaces
2-5-2.
of Schumann. Oh, gosh, that's terrible.
Right, got it. That was a really good serve on the line from Sara.
Side out.
Yeah, you see the return from Valdez, though, also pushing her super, super deep. Sarah Bird did hit a good return and was already starting to approach coming in, so great court positioning and awareness.
5-2-1. Second server.
Another basic error from Valdez over there.
5-2-2.
She knows she can do better because she's been doing this all day long, all her life.
Point. Six, 2-2.
That was a great lead
Point.
by Cow.
7-2-2.
Yeah, it is 7-2-2 to Valdez and Cow. They have a 5-point leader. Will be looking to go all the way. Oh, great point. Had it.
There it is, great
Side out.
attacking there from Sarah Burr. And just great patience there from Schumann. She was just waiting there on that one. Often can be the hardest thing when your partner's in the rally.
2-7-1.
And that shot can come to you. So great work there from Burr and Schumann. Oh, she came
Point.
in with intent there, Schumann. Fantastic pressure. Loved seeing that from the young Queenslander there.
3-7-1.
Proudly representing the state of Queensland. Got a representative shirt on. The state in Australia
Second
that
server.
both Burr and Schumann reside. Love seeing a bit of
3-7-2.
hometown flavour
Yeah,
in
of
their
course.
uniforms.
Makes you feel like home, doesn't it? Having people around you from the same country, from the same home. Oh.
Side out.
I mean, it's all about keeping the level, how long you can keep the same level.
Yeah, and again, you can just see the great dink positioning and
Seven-
placement there from
7-3-1.
Valdez and Cow. Really inviting. Nicola to have to take that on the full. There we go. Down the line, down the middle. Great
server.
combo. Showing that her power game is right up there with the best of them.
7-3-2. Side
Again,
out.
Nicola Schumann and Sara are cruising through right now. These guys cannot make any mistake. Looks like that so far. And it's been phenomenal. It's been a
3-7-1.
blockbuster of a semi-final in the women's category, women's pro category at the Indian Open 2025. These 4 elite athletes are showing us what pickleball is.
Oh, the right intent unlucky
Point.
for Pay. That one just clips a little bit of net, but Schumann will kind of luck there and gives a little sorrow, but absolutely will be stoked to take point number 4. Here we see back-to-back points now from Schumann and Bird.
4-7-1.
Really, really important as they get back into this game too.
Point.
Cow says sorry to Valdez because she knows that she could have made that very easily.
5-7-1.
100 out of 100 times, but missed that one. These guys are fighting back right now. Sara and Nicholas Schumann fired up, pumped up. Whatever that word is that in the dictionary, you can name it all. A great point,
Second server.
and great positioning from Valdez over there. But these guys aren't done yet. It is
5-7-2.
5-7-2. Right down the middle from Cow.
Side out.
Pow from Cow. That's the time, I don't know. But that was a great shot indeed.
We'll take it. We'll take it. I like it. A little freestyle and funky up
7-5-1.
here in the commentary booth here on this Saturday morning. There we go. Sarah Burr with
Second
that
server.
forehand now. Starting to see the energy from Burr and Schumann now, which is maybe a little quiet to start with, but again, another good stop.
Shifted more toward a positive
7-5-2.
vibe over here for Sara and Nicola Schumann.
There we go. Multiple overheads from Burr and Schumann. Absolutely firing, and love that little war cry there from Nicola. She is pumped up.
5-7-1.
Oh, they had the play. And
Second server.
Pacheco also shows that she's got a bit of a war cry. These girls are really locked in battle right now.
All smiles. Now we know why these 4 athletes
5-7-2.
are performing so well every single time. It's about how much you enjoy yourself on the court. You go into a match thinking you want to win it, or you're afraid of
Point.
losing the match. It's not going to work. You go in there thinking you want to give your best. You want to play your best
6-7-2.
and enjoy yourself. That's all that matters.
Oh, incredible reset there
Point.
from Nicola Schumann. Mid-court. Drops that ball away from the paddle of Pay. Bringing up point number 7. We're all tied up here in game 2.
7-7-2.
Well, a little keen there.
Side
You
out.
see Pei Chen Kao, just a little bit of a woohoo at the end of that one. That gives them the side out. Valdez on the serve here.
7-7-1.
We'll see the girls play straight up. Valdez on the right. Oh, the little net bobble,
Second
not
server.
being kind to Pei on that occasion. But again, they'll have their second opportunity here.
7-7-2.
It's 7-7-2. These four athletes are playing toe-to-toe right now. There's no difference between them. Just love how Nicola Schumann drops her paddle right there, gets underneath the
out.
ball.
Yeah, and Pei taking that one out of the air, trying to take time away from Schumann, but it only went to her advantage. And Schumann, again, loving that attack down the line.
7-7-1. Point.
You see Vimal on that two-handed backhand there from Schumann, that left hand really
Time out,
wrapping around that
receivers,
paddle,
8-7-1,
creating an
1
extra
minute.
angle there, a little too hot to handle there for Pei. And we're going to see Pei and Rihanna call a timeout, and they're now 7-8 down. So we'll join you back very, very shortly. Let's go to the players on the bench.
Fifteen seconds. Receivers, you have one
Welcome back,
timeout.
ladies and
Servers, you have
gentlemen. This is the Women's Pro
two.
semi-finals happening.
Time in.
Nicola Schumann,
Sorry.
Sara, Rihanna Valdez and Pei Chuan Kao at the Indian Open 2025 organized by Global Sports. It's been a benchmark
8-7-1.
event so far. And here we go after a timeout. Nicola Schumann and Sara have a lead in this match for the very first time.
Unfortunately from
Second server.
Burbot, you see the reset ability there from Nicola Schumann mid-court again and again. We're speaking about
8-7-2.
how great Valdez is on the reset, but Schumann is showing us she is absolutely up to task here.
Side out.
Fortunate there from Burr.
7-8-1.
Oh, exceptional there from Rihanna to get that one back. Oh, the net denies
Second
Pei
server.
Chen Kao on that occasion.
Seven, 8-2.
Well, it was all fire from Pei, but Sarah
Side
is
out.
able to handle multiple attacks there down the line, and two quick side outs there. Gives the ball back to
8-7-1.
Nicola and Sarah with an 8-7 lead.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Nicola Schumann out from the blue. Where was that? She's been hiding it all along, as her backhand has been really well.
One.
And that was one from her forehand as well. She has been doing it all. Oh,
He's out.
Pei
He's out.
slaps that one away.
Actually, he's out.
what's happening?
Point.
Sure, Pei just having a little chat with referee Byron, saying, "Did you see that ball? How good it was?"
10-7-1. Second server.
I think the exchange there, that ball might have been a little long off that first one of pay before Nicola got it back. So as you see the scoreboard now ticking over. Oh, it's ducking and diving for Sarah Burr. And that's going to bring up point number 11. We're going to game 3.
And yes, here we go to a decider of this blockbuster of a match so far in this women's pro semi-final. It is Peichuan Kao, Ariana Valdez, Nicholas Schumann, and Sarah putting on a show for all of us. And here we go, 0-0-2, Sarah to start proceedings.
Oh, there it is. Quick exchange there from Sarah Burr, Peichen Cow. Sarah coming up with the goods. And Vimal, the winner of this match, will face the winner of semi-final number 2, who was Caitlin Hart and Rose Van Reek. So we got our first finalists locked in for Championship Sunday, which means Rose Van Reek will be playing for 2 gold medals, women's singles and women's doubles. Let's say if it will be Sarah Burr and Nicholas Schumann joining her on the opposite side of the court, or will it be Peichen Cow or Rihanna Valdez?
And yes, if Peichuan Kao enters the final of the doubles as well, she'll be playing for 2 golds as well.
That's it. As you see, Valdez ball in hand.
Okay. 0-1-1. That was good.
Pays had the no
Actually,
call
it's good.
there, but I think it might have
Second
been
server.
on the line. Let's see what referee Byron decides.
0-1-2. No way! You gotta be kidding me, Sanj. What was that from Nicholas Schumann?
Let's hope we see a replay of that one. No, Nicola, I want to see that again on the big screen. Fantastic backhand ATP. We missed the shot, but we see the little applause there from Valdez as that ball sailed past her.
That was crazy. Oh my god.
Let's put the ball back in play here. Oh, here it comes.
Some fans trying to take that ball as a souvenir, but no, that needs to come back to court. Nicholas Schumann wants that exact ball in hand.
Okay.
It's got a little bit of luck after that last point.
Second server.
mean, you never want to get pumped up too much.
1-0-2.
After a point like that. Handle your nerves. I mean, it's always good to play with some energy, but not too much energy.
And the beauty of the game, Vimal, you
Point.
can go from absolute points of ecstaticness to then try and absolutely calm yourself down. It's one of those rare sports that you can go high energy
2-0-2.
speed to low and slow
Yep.
very quickly. And you see the best players in the world being able to manage that exceptionally well.
Being in the present is what it's all about.
Oh, Pei having a little chance
Point.
at a backhand ATP herself. Not to this opportunity, just going a little bit wide.
3-0-2.
Great start here from Nicola and Sarah. And there it is. We saw it work exceptionally well at the start of game 2. A lob into drive there by Sarah Burr.
4-0-2.
These two athletes are combining so well
Sorry,
right now.
My bad.
Nicola Schumann and Sara, both of them know their game very well.
4-0-2.
Oh, she
Side
missed
out.
that one, but I really like that move there from Nicola Schumann. Sarah Burr is still really deep in court. Valdez trying to find her and Schumann just trying to poach that one, so I like it.
0-4-1.
A little bit of work to do here from Rihanna and Pei.
There you go. That was really good overhead. Waited for it, knew it was coming, and a wonderful setup by Rihanna Valdez. It's all the more easy to finish that shot, but setting it up is tough. Nicola Schumann right there, tying her shoelaces.
Oh, she knows she's chasing that ball all over court. You want to make sure all of your
1-4-1.
equipment is dialed in. Valdez brings us in 1-4.
Second server. 1-4-2.
Oh, Pei
Side
trying to
out.
get Sarah Burr back a little bit there, but the challenge is Sarah Burr being a lefty. So as Pei tries to lob her on that occasion, she's going to be into her forehand. So I think it just puts a little
4-1-1.
bit more pressure on.
Rihanna Valdez trying all that she can, but Sara keeping it alive. Great reflexes. Age is just a
Second
number,
server.
isn't it, Sanj?
Absolutely. No, Sarah does a lot of work training those, not just a reflex, but it's the anticipation.
4-1-2.
And I think that's where a lot of fans that may be watching at home may not realise, as you said, how quick their reflexes are, but the better their anticipation, the faster
Point.
they look. So, again, great read on the ball there.
Five, 1-2.
Sara and Nicola Schumann. This is not the two athletes we saw in the first game. They've stepped it up in the second game and third game. These guys are on a roll. They're 5-1 up against the very best, Rihanna Valdez and Peichuan Kao.
Side out.
Oh, tough attempt there. Sarah Bear was moving backwards and behind the baseline, so very difficult. I think she's just trying to buy herself a little time to get back into that
1-5-1.
net, but you see it go back the way of Pei and Rihanna. Again, we're just starting to see
Second
small
server.
mistakes creep into all four athletes. And again, we're day 5 of competition here. They've been
1-5-2.
playing the Pro League in the evenings. They've been playing multiple age divisions during the day. It's been a huge amount of pickleball for these ladies. Can absolutely forgive them for a mistake or two here and there. Oh, and it drops in.
Side out.
All the luck there with Sarah Burr. Pei actually thought did a good job of trying to actually get out of the way of it, but it just didn't have as much on it as she thought.
I think after that first game,
5-1-1.
Nicola Schumann and Sara just had a little bit of Vegemite and came over here.
Little Vegemite and fired him up, you think, Vimal? I like it. Whatever can give you the edge.
Yup.
Oh, a little indecision there
Second
by
server.
Sarah and Nicola. But again, yeah, they did. They started that 0-6 down and again just took a little bit to figure out. I know Sarah Burr almost ran from one
5-1-2.
court to the other. She was playing an age group quarterfinal out on the outside court, so not a lot of time to then switch into a women's doubles semi. So I think just probably took them a few moments just
Side
to
out.
get the connection back between her and Nicola. And since then, they've really been, to be honest, the better team.
The better players adapt really quick.
1-5-1.
And this was the same score. Nicola Schumann and Sarah were down in the second game. They fought back and took that second game, but let us wait and watch. Oh, the lob again. Working every single time.
Yeah, working,
Point.
but Rihanna Valdez gets that one. But this is the problem. You don't want to count Pay and Rihanna out.
2-5-1.
Absolutely. No, I've seen Pay a number of occasions this week already come back from scorelines with much bigger gaps than this one. So Sarah Burr and Nicola Schum will absolutely know this. You know, they have to fight for every single point. Oh, that one drifting
Point.
along there and Pay just shimmying out of the way as you see them just start to get that gap close up a little bit. 3-5 now. This is where it starts to put a little bit of doubt in the opposition as they start to creep those
3-5-1.
points back.
Pay serve.
As you can see, a little bit of
I'll call the
communication
score
there.
again.
Just figuring out which side they're going to play.
3-5-1.
Oh, Nicola Schumann inviting
server.
Rihanna Valdez in on that one. We see Rihanna generally a bit more defensive in her approach, but that was a little
3-5-2.
too tempting.
Yeah, for sure. Someone like Ariana Valdez should have made that. Oh my God, look at that aggressiveness from Nicola Schumann. Ooh, okay. What are we going through right now?
5-3-1.
All these four athletes are in the tunnel right now. The closest to the light is Sarah and Nicola Schumann. But Peichuan Kao and Valdez not too far as well. Oh, there you go.
There we go. I
Second
think Pay let
server.
her off the hook a little bit on that first one, playing that ball down the line, but she was good enough to finish that.
5-3-2.
I like how Peichuan Kao
Score
just smiles after every
5-3.
point. Yeah.
So Schumann and Burr 5-3. And that's a look at
Point.
that down the line. Lethal
Timeout
there
change
from
in.
Nicola Schumann.
6-3-2, 1 minute.
And we will now in game 3 see them go to a end change to make sure there's no advantage for either team as both teams take a seat.
Fifteen seconds.
Welcome back here. We're at the Global Sports Indian Open. Day 6 of competition for the amateur, although these ones are playing in the pro, we call them. But they are in day 5 of the league. So lots of action here happening. We'll be here all day here at the Nesco Arena in Mumbai, but it's all Sarah Burr, Nicola Schumann right now, leading in game 3. You can almost
Time
taste
in.
Championship Sunday. But
6-3-2.
Pay and Rihanna will have a lot to say about that.
Point.
Ooh. You always like a little freebie after a timeout. You know, it's just so hard to earn
7-3-2.
points of Paycow and Rihanna Valdez. So any option where you get a quick one, you've got to absolutely relish it.
Sanj, you were talking about how Peichuan Kao fights for every point. Doesn't really matter what the score is, like being 110, 1-9 down, she's going to make it every single
Point.
time. And
Yeah,
what's your prediction over here? Is it possible?
You never feel comfortable. Like, even though Sarah and Nicola here have got this 5-point lead,
8-3-2.
they're not going to feel comfortable. And that's the pressure of these champion players, you know, until that score's absolutely locked in at 11, there's always, you have this just bit of doubt that they can always come back. Oh, and that one tagging the right elbow there of Paycow, and a great positioning though there from Nicola Schumann. Absolutely hitting her spots there, going toe-to-toe with Paycow.
Sara and Nicola Schumann know that this job isn't done yet. Never count these guys out. Peichuan Kao, Ariana Valdez, doing so well to get to the semifinals of the Women's Pro. It's 9-3, 2 more points away from a really good victory.
Oh, nice patience there from all girls. And you just see them just moving each other around a little bit there. And Paycow just giving that last dink. A little bit awkward there for
3-9-1.
Can they mount an attack here, Valdez and Cow?
Second server.
Second opportunity here.
3-9-2.
Oh, I think Pay invited her into that one a little bit as she shimmied across. Nicola Schumann, not on that occasion, but has got that point down the line on Pay 3 or 4 times in this match so far. So no surprise. Well done for trying to go there again.
Rihanna serving.
So close, but yet so far for Nicola Schumann and Sara.
4-9-2.
4-9-2. How many net courts have we seen so far? Oh yes, that was a really good shot from Sara.
Yeah, absolutely. You see, even though she was moving backwards, her upper body energy was still going forward. So great work there from Sarah Burr. Cracking forehand.
9-4-1.
Gives them back the serve here at 9-4. Great reset there from Schumann. Right stuck in that transition zone, but absolutely impeccable, bringing up a match point.
We are so close to a big upset right here
10-4-1.
on the semifinals, on the center court. Match point.
It's upset by seeding only, but it is Burr and Schumann through to Championship Sunday. We are going to see an all-Aussie final. They will verse the team of Caitlin Hart and Rose van Rieck. We know she's from the Netherlands, but she's an adopted Aussie. So fantastic. Like, what a match there. All the way, 3 games. Well done, Sarah Burr, Nicola Schumann. Don't go away. Pickleball fans will be joining you back shortly for men's semi-finals action.
Nice playing.
Thank you.
And welcome back. It's men's semi-finals day here at the Indian Open 2025. Both the semi-finals starting on Centre Court 1 and Centre Court 2. Centre Court 1 is going to see Rob Nunry, Richard Livernice Jr. taking on Aiden Schneck and Spencer Lanier in this explosive 3-set match. And I'm handing it over to my fellow commentator from Australia, Sanj Carter.
Pleasure to be here, and what a tournament we've had so far. We're day 6. It's Saturday here at the Nesco Arena. And man, do these global sports courts look absolutely phenomenal. We've seen pro action in the mornings, we've seen amateur action, leagues in the afternoon. It's just been an absolutely incredible display here.
And once again, a big thank you to all the players, all the participants, all the people who have supported global sports over the years, all our events. It's all thanks to the players putting their bodies on the line, entertaining crowds, and that's why the game is growing. The number of participants are growing, and the number of people coming in. We see so many young kids in the audience right now today. All these young kids here to watch. People like Rob, watching Richard, watching Spencer. I mean, Spencer and Aiden themselves are very young.
Absolutely.
I mean, but they're really motivating the kids. They're seeing the level of action and they're aspiring to play this kind of pickleball. And hopefully, the next season, the next league, we have more Indians playing this level of pickleball, which will really add to the growth of pickleball in India.
Absolutely, and those that are watching on FanCode, as mentioned earlier, it's free to come down the court. So if you're in the Mumbai area, come on down. It's free all day. We'll be here all evening as well. Come and watch the league in the afternoon, where we're seeing athletes from 14 different countries here competing. You've just done a phenomenal job, the global sports team, putting global in global sports, absolutely.
And it's thanks to all our collaborators and partners across the world. Sanj, I remember just reaching out to you and messaging you and say, hey, would you like to jump in, come take a flight, come down to India and do some commentary? And you actually said yes in like 30 seconds. And I think that's really the kind of community we all in pickleball are building. We all want to be there for each other across continents, across countries, across different parts of the world, really help each other grow the game and grow this loving community. Because I was telling someone at the commentary the other day, I was telling Somdev Varman, happy people play pickleball.
Absolutely, and you're right. Like, it's so good to see so many of our PPA Australia athletes over here competing in the Global Sports Open and in the Pro and Challenger Leagues. And then also so many Indian players now being able to come over to Australia and play too. So we're getting a great friendship between the two countries. And as we're seeing the growth and the level of pickleball growing as a result of that.
You chose
Absolutely,
to receive.
and I think the friendship is just an extension. Both the nations have, especially when it comes to cricket, I've really enjoyed great banter, great rivalry, and also great friendship.
You all want that in?
The IPL did it for cricket, really got all the countries together, players together, and you can see the bond. Even now specifically when you see India versus Australia in cricket
15
matches,
seconds.
you see fierce competition, but the minute the matches are over, great friendship, and I think that's exactly what we are building. We want these players to be competitive, but they want them to be loving, respectful, and really great brand ambassadors for pickleball across the world.
For sure, and speaking about great
Game
friendships,
one,
we've got two
time
good
in,
mates on both sides of the
0-0-2.
court here. Semi-final action.
Point. One, 0-2. Side out.
Big reach there, Spencer Lanier. Reaching in the middle, punishing that ball. Giving it a quick side out.
0-1-1.
Again, playing best 2 or 3. Traditional scoring. Games to 11 here in the semi-final. Both teams fighting for that spot in Championship Sunday.
Second server. Zero, 1-2. Side out. 1-0-1. Point.
Yeah, fast backhand attack there, Rob Nunnery. Bringing up
2-0-1.
point number 2.
Second server.
Nice work, Aiden Sheikh, just taking that one out of the air. A long time away from Libanese.
2-0-2. Side out. Zero, 2-1. Point.
Okay, work. You see that wingspan there. Spencer Lanier being able to lean right in.
1-2-1.
A little quicker than Richard Libanese would have expected. There's the angle he wants.
Second server.
Great work there. Robin Richard
1-2-2.
making that stop.
Side out. 2-1-1. Second server. 2-1-2. Side out. 1-2-1.
All four guys taking a little just settle into this match. They both teams have been playing with different partners in the age group divisions on the outer courts. So a little transition into championship court and into the pro men's, trying to fight their way through to championship Sunday.
Point.
Yeah, great position there, just tucking that one in behind Libanese. Tying it up at 2-2.
2-2-1. Second server.
Nope. Letting that one sail by.
2-2-2. Side out. 2-2-1. Second server. 2-2-2. Side out.
Yeah, great angle there from Aiden Schenk, just really working out over that left hand foot there. Almost
2-2-1.
Backhand side.
Second
Yeah,
server.
great work. Backhand flick, Rob Nunnery.
2-2-2.
Really dipping down incredibly well, making it super tough on Schenk. Oh yeah, ATP
Side
down
out.
the line. Sorry, Ernie there, great work. Richard Libanese really seeing that ball early there. from Mania.
2-2-1. Second server. 2-2-2. Side out.
Just some quick exchanges here, to and fro.
2-2-1.
Teams.
Point.
Neither being able to string multiple points in a row just yet.
3-2-1. Second server. Three, two, two. Side out.
Nice little Rob Nunnery little jump shimmy then as he was trying to make sure that ball dipped down onto the baseline.
2-3-1.
Loving his animation and playfulness here this week at the Indian Open. Really looking like he's having a whole lot of fun. And why wouldn't you when you're playing good pickleball like that?
3-3-1.
And that's tagged Lebanese shoulder
Point.
on the way through.
Nope. Second server. 3-3-2. Side out.
Oh, incredible work there from Lanier as you see Richard Lebanese on the replay bad to play. He just gets his body across to that right side, freeing up that backhand.
3-3-1.
Anticipation.
Point.
Again, we just see that big reach of Lanier doing some damage here.
4-3-1. Point. 5-3-1. Point. Timeout receivers, 6-3-1, 1 minute.
Let's take another look. Oh, and yeah, just expose that middle. And again, boys, just going to call a timeout. Take a little moment to regroup here. In this men's semi-final. Take a look at some of the highlights.
15
here.
seconds, remaining timeouts. Receivers,
And the winner of
0.
this match will
Servers,
take on the winner
1.
of semi-final number 2. As I glance across to court number 2, we've got Kyle Yates, Eric Forsyth against look like Drake Palm and Ronan Cameron. Looks like they are in a very, very close battle
Time
over
in,
there.
6-3-1.
Get all players playing in the Pro League in the evening. The team's still alive, and he just tucks that one
Point.
in behind Lebanese. Nice little off pace. Spencer Lanier showing great variation.
7-3-1. Point. Eight, 3-1. Second server.
Yeah, great work there by Rob Nunnery on that backhand. Really able to
8-3-2.
manipulate that ball exceptionally well. Yeah, Lebanese fires
Side
there,
out.
a little too hot to handle for Spencer Lanier.
3-8-1.
Aiden and Spencer here enjoying an 8-3 lead currently. They're one of the only teams in the men's
Point.
pro division that are also playing in the same pro league team. Dallas
4-8-1.
had a hot 4-0 run so far. So these boys have had plenty of pickleball together already this week. Looking very zoned in here in Mumbai, but Rob Nunnery
Point.
showing all his
Timeout
tricks.
receivers, 5-8-1,
Timeout
1
called
minute.
by Spencer Lanier and Aiden Schenk.
Fifteen seconds, remaining timeouts, receivers
Enjoy
0,
some of the
servers
highlights
0.
here from game 1 so far.
Time in, 5-8-1.
Back in on the paddle of the knees.
Point.
Oh, beautiful drop there, that first one from Richard, right at that backhand side. Putting themselves in a great
6,
position
8,
for that
1.
point.
Second
There
server.
it is, Aiden Schenk getting fired up there. You see that exchange going the way of Spencer Lanier.
6-8-2. Side out. 8-6-1.
Oh, unlucky. Rob
Point.
Nunnery just getting caught a little bit out of position. A little slip there. But again, well exposed there for Spencer Lanier.
9-6-1.
You see that gap open up to 3 points now, 9-6. Make that 10.
Point.
They quickly race to game point here.
10-6-1.
And
Point,
Aiden Schenk
game,
loving that
11-6,
overhead in the
Lanier
air
and
smash.
Schenk.
We've seen it time and time
Timeout,
again
change
this
ins,
week as
1
we see
minute.
Lanier and Schenk taking game 1 here in men's semi-finals action, pro doubles.
Fifteen seconds. Game 2. Time in,
Back in for
0-0-2.
game 2 action. Lanier and Schenk taking game 1, 11-6. But don't let that score fool you. It was a very, very close matchup.
Side out.
Where Spencer and Aiden just really sort of starting to pull away towards the end.
0-0-1.
Rob just testing out that Franklin X40, making sure it's to his liking.
Second
Little inside
server.
out there from Lanier, looking like he was going to go cross court. Just caressing that ball back into
0-0-2.
the angle slightly.
Side out. Zero, 0-1.
Oh, wicked angle
Se-
there
second
from
server.
Schenk, but exceptional there from Libanese.
0-0-2. Side out. Zero, 0-1.
Crazy hands
Second
there
server.
from Aiden Schenk. Have a look at this.
0-0-2.
Wow. Very, very good from the young man.
Point.
And Rob Nunnery gives him that one down the line and the little stare down. Love it. Fierce competitors, all four of these gentlemen, making for some very, very entertaining pickleball.
1-0-2.
And there
Side
it is,
out.
a little pancake. And again, you'll see some unconventional play there from Aiden Schenk at the kitchen.
0-1-1.
Credits it to his vast amount of rock climbing experience. Used to having his hands in all kinds of crazy positions, he said. So
Point.
very comfy with the paddle up around his face. A little bit non-traditional, but is very much working for the young man.
1-1-1. Point. Two, 1-1. Second server.
Yeah, great position there, just really forcing Lani to have to lean a little more than he wanted.
2-1-2. Side out.
Yeah, lovely work there by Rob Nunnery. Used that shot to much success. As we've seen in his quarterfinal and his semi
1-2-1.
so far. A little fast flick down the line.
Second
Great
server.
firefight there, and again the young lads coming up with the goods.
1-2-2. Point.
Yeah, great coverage there from Richard, just as Rob was
2-2-2.
still on his way in. Take off a little pressure. All tied up, 2-all.
Side out.
I think Rob Nunnery might have saved him a little bit there. That one looked like it might have been drifting long. Never can be too sure.
2-2-1. Point.
Nothing Rob Nunnery could do to get out of the way. He turned his back on it and clips that shoulder blade on the way through. Good work there from Aiden Schenk running
3,
around that
2,
one,
1.
opening up that angle, giving him a lot of options.
Second server. 3, 2, 2. I'll recall. Here we go. 3, 2, 2. Point. 4, 2, 2. Point. Timeout receivers, 5-2-2, 1 minute.
We'll see timeout as we see some fans in the crowd. Some of our pro pickleball legends up there. Jay Grewal, Rose Van Reek, Armand Bhatia coming in for a little look. We'll see Rose Van Reek featuring in the women's doubles pro, also the women's singles pro. And her team, the Chennai Cool Cats, undefeated here at the Pro Pickleball League as well. So she is having an exceptional week here in Mumbai. As we see that cheeky one.
15 seconds, remaining timeouts.
Schenk.
Receivers 0, servers
said.
1.
Aiden and Spencer both playing on the league team at the Delhi Snipers. And that was very sniper-like, that pass replay.
Time in, 5-2-2.
All right, 5-2 here on the paddle of Aiden Schenk. Oh, we had the
Side out.
ATP defense, but not this occasion.
2,
Great
5,
work there,
1.
Rob Nunnery. Yeah, there we
Point.
go. Great work. Livanese getting up on top of that one.
3, 5, 1. Second server. 3, 5, 2. Side out.
Quick side outs here from both teams.
5, 3, 1. Point.
Little uncharacteristic there from Nunnery. He's been so consistent all match
6,
so far. on
3,
that.
1.
Dink up the line.
Point. 7, 3, 1.
You see them now just creeping away a little. 7-3.
Point.
And they're really going after Rob Nunnery here. Spencer and Aiden unrelenting.
8, 3, 1.
They can sniff an opportunity here for a championship Sunday. Oh,
Second
no,
server.
unfortunate there. And Schenk, that one just dropping a little low.
8, 3, 2. Foot fault.
Oh, unfortunate there from Livanese as he pushed back.
With the 1 foot.
That foot
One foot was
just
not
drifted out.
ground.
Look at the exceptional work
Was
there
not
from Nunnery to
reestablished.
scoop that out. Schenk again.
Foot
Just
fault.
playing with absolute
Point.
millimeters. Their replays just cut it short there. Left foot of Livanese. That's
9, 3,
point
2.
Number 9 to Spencer and Aiden as they close in on game 2. There we go. Rob
Side out.
Nunnery getting a look at that forehand. Nice little off-pace flick.
3-9-1. Point.
Yeah, great spot there by Lebanese.
4-9-1.
Oh, a little off forehand roll
Point.
down the line. That sees a timeout.
Timeout
forced.
receivers,
Quick
5-9-1,
points from
1
Nunnery
minute.
and Lebanese. Just creating that little bit of doubt for the team of Lania and Aiden Schenk. 5-9. Game 2. We've just had the results coming in from Championship Court 2 of the second men's semi-final. And it'll be Drake Palm and Ronan Cameron through to Championship Sunday.
15
will they
seconds.
take on Aiden Schenk
Remaining
and Spencer Lanier, or
timeouts,
will we see the
receivers
fight back
0,
here from Rob
servers
Nunnery
0.
and Richard Lebanese?
Time in, 5-9-1. Second server,
Take a look at that again.
5-9-2.
Oh,
Side out.
anticipates the poach there from Nunnery, goes back to the line. Great work there by Aiden
9-5-1.
Schenk. If you didn't know this name before this week, you do now. Aiden Schenk has definitely put in a stellar performance in the league. And now here in men's doubles, definitely putting himself on
Point.
the pickleball map. Definitely won't be coming into too many more
10-5-1.
matches as an underdog. And here we go. We've got 5 match points.
Second server,
He's going to have to take one more. Good work there by Lebanese. Catching the edge guard of Schenk's paddle. Sending it right out into the crowd. They still have another opportunity here on the service.
10-5-2.
Locked in battle. Who will break first? And
Point,
it's Nunnery that
game,
breaks.
match,
And Schenk
11-5.
and
Lanier
Lanier
and
take
Schenk.
the men's semi-final. And we'll see them on Championship Sunday. Fantastic performance from the young lads from the USA. They will take on Ronan Cameron, Drake Palm. It's an all-USA final. A young gun USA final. The emerging pros from the US. So we'll see these gentlemen move through to Championship Sunday. Thanks for joining us, men's semi-final action here at the Indian Open. There we see the confirmation of score. Lanier and Schenk, 2-0 over Nunnery and Lebanese.
Did you want to do you need to do this on TV? It's off air. Just play. We're going on air.
And welcome back to the Indian Open 2025. It's mixed doubles action. Callan Dawson, Leah Tauber taking on Rihanna Valdez and Roman Estradeja. Mixed doubles semi-finals. An absolutely incredible lineup. You can see as the players are warming up. Callan Dawson and Leah engaged in a hands-to-hand warm-up battle. And Rihanna and Roman working on her transition from the baseline into the kitchen. Incredible scenes here at the Indian Open. Just the pickleball at display is absolutely world class. The pickleball fans, pickleball players, amateurs, pros, Indians from across the world are just having an amazing time watching all these incredible athletes. Go at it and put their bodies on the line. Ladies and gentlemen, we're starting with the mixed doubles semi-finals action on both the center courts. request you all to come and watch some thrilling pickleball action here on FanCode 1 and FanCode 2. Callan Dawson winning the toss, electing to serve first. Leah Tauber is going to kick it off. Best of 3. And once again handing it over in the able hands of Sanj Carter, who definitely knows more pickleball than me.
Thanks, Ryan.
Thank you. Doing yourself a discredit there.
All right,
Also saw you
receivers ready?
yesterday having a very, very good hit. So very
Servers
good
ready?
player yourself. But here we
Time
go.
in.
Mixed double semi-final.
Hold.
Best 2 of 3 to see who goes through to championship Sunday.
Time in. 0-0-2. Point. I don't think you can.
Players just checking that their championship court is right.
1-0-2.
It's been an amazing play out here. Not just in these pro divisions, but also in our pro league in the evenings. Again, both
Side out.
players, both teams, I should say, coming from the outside courts after big wins in their quarterfinals.
0-1-1.
Ready to take it to each other. It's the battle of the Americans out here. Oh, there it is, Leah Tauber
Second
down
server.
the middle.
Zero, 1-2.
Now, Shank, we have our
Side out.
second semi-final going out on Championship Court 2. Do you want to let us know who's out there and who will face the winner of this
1-0-1.
one?
Colin Sheik takes on Richard Lebanese Jr. and Riley Bonhart. Again, the battle of the Americans.
Point.
Oh, it's good to see, and we're seeing some very, very high-level matches, and we're going to see an all-Australian final for women's doubles. So it's definitely going to see an
2-0-1.
all-American final for the mixed doubles. So great to see again these different nations represented here. Whew, that one flying
Second
a little long
server.
off that Callan Dawson paddle.
We could have easily had an Indian couple in the semi-finals. They really gave a threat to Callan Dawson and Leah Tauber.
Yeah, I heard Callan talking just
2-0-2.
before this match. She said an incredible amount of third shot lobs, and it really threw him a little bit out there.
I was having a word with him, and I was like, hey, how did you think of the two Indian people, Vanshik Kapadia and Vrishali? And he's like, well, they took us to
Side
level
out.
and they were very good.
Yeah, and two synonymous names with Indian pickleball, and again, both athletes being recently
0-2-1.
drafted into the MLP Australia League, so their talent has been on the radar. Maybe not for the Americans, but definitely on the Australian side for sure.
I can actually see Sanj almost smiling a little extra.
Second
knowing
server.
that this is the kind of damage they can do. Drafted into the MLP Australia
0-2-2.
upcoming season. And Sanj, it's so exciting even for us here at Global Sports. We're doing a couple of leagues, the Pro and Challengers. You guys already are very experienced with PPA Australia. And how did you kind of read our format and think what are the goods, the bads, things we can learn from your experience?
Oh, look, it always takes a lot of guts to come out and start something new, and that's probably the biggest thing to start with, is having the courage to put on an event here for 110
Point.
athletes at the pro level and the challenger level. I really love seeing the expanded teams, looking at the 6 athletes and 5 athletes. So seeing the camaraderie and opportunity for so many players. And I think a lot of players are really enjoying having the singles feature as one of the deciding ties. So it's great to see the different formats. And like anything, you test, you iterate, feedback from athletes, and I'm sure there'll be small little tweaks. But again, an incredible job with allowing so many athletes opportunities here over a whole week of competition.
Thank you, Sanj. Yes, we ourselves are very grateful for all these athletes to come out here, draft themselves in, send in their
second server
application so we could have the opportunity to look at them. And we were
2-1-2
ourselves really surprised with the quality. Really grateful as well that they chose to play our tournament. And yes, our commitment to keep giving the best to them is absolutely going to be unending. I actually went on one-on-one with my partner against Roman and Eric in the split age category. And I know this, he's actually nursing a very bad back. It's been a very tough week for all athletes, very long days. Indian Open matches, league matches. And I think it started to show on some of them.
Yeah, I know some players competing in up to 5 categories as well as the league. So I think some of them might have bitten off a little more than they could chew, as they may say, Shashank. But again, and big work from your crew. I know being here from before 7 a.m. in the morning until midnight at night. So.
And Sanj, when I was speaking to all these players and they were asking me about the different categories, and I kept telling them, don't enter every category. And then they kept requesting and like, hey, we're coming here for the first time. Mm-hmm. But by the end of it, it's really tough for all organizers to put so many categories together, and especially when all of them choose to play maybe. There are a few players who are playing 6 categories.
Yeah. And I think that might be the change I would probably suggest for next year is maybe limiting those pro players to maybe 3 categories just to allow the level to maintain, because you want the best players playing in the best conditions when it comes to Championship Sunday.
It's already done.
They can never help themselves.
It's already done. That's already been put in the new rules.
Right now, seeing neck and neck battle here out on Championship court number 1.
Side out.
Rihanna Valdez comes in with a lot of
experience. 2-3-1.
She herself is coming out of an injury. A top player in the APP circuit as well. Has had great success, but has been nursing a bad back for the last few months. Just making a comeback. Yeah,
been really impressed with her game this week.
2-3-2.
Just the ability for her to reset that ball so consistently. And her partner there, Romanesta Reha, probably one of the best on the men's circuit in terms of resets too. So an incredibly great defensive team here. But again, both can pull the trigger as well. There it is, on cue, Romanesta Reha. He must have heard my Aussie accent coming to him from the commentary booth. He's an adopted Aussie. We've
3-2-1
under our wing as well.
Excellent. Absolutely, and that's the lob.
Court coverage here from all 4 athletes, incredible. As you see them slow it down once again. Oh, and he gets the little bit of luck on the net. And Shashank, we were talking earlier in the broadcast about it's one of the very few sports where you go from absolute max speed down to almost a snail's pace in an instant. And the best players are the ones that can 4-2-1.
Absolutely. I've always been saying pickleball actually has so many things common with chess. You know, it's almost a game of
4-2-1.
When do I speed up? When do I start dinking? Do I go aggressive? Do I continue defending? And you got to keep changing strategies. I love dinking battles. It's so much a mental game rather than physical.
So that's why my pickleball game is fairly poor, similar to my game of chess. I do enjoy it just as much, but nowhere near as skillful as these athletes out here on court today.
I've been absolutely fascinated by Callum Dawson and his unconventional grip.
Oh, defense there from Leah Torber on the backhand wing.
Second server.
Denies Romanesta Reha as we see that again.
4-2-2.
Beautiful Ernie there, straight down the middle. He's been looking for that one.
And it's incredible how he generates so much power with such an unconventional grip. It's not something you see. You see so
2-4-1.
many of the athletes having the conventional whip, but it's almost like a ping pong grip. But the amount of power he generates is incredible. There, once again on display.
Point.
It's been a tough week for Rihanna to make a comeback. I'm sure she was hoping to play some more
3-4-1.
relaxed games, but the games have been really intense. One thing consistently, I've been speaking to the players and they've been mentioning that they've been surprised with the quality of Indian pickleball as well. Some of the matches they were hoping would be easier.
Second server.
And again, it really stems from that big event you had in the global sports team put on
3-4-2.
last year, the Monsoon Open. I know you had a huge number of players there. Probably not as many internationals coming over at that time, but enough that really gave the local players a really good taste and flavour to what international pickleball is all about. They've had another 4 or 5 months since then to prepare and train. And I think
Side
we're
out.
really starting to see that investment in Indian pickleball and international events really start to come to fruition here.
4-3-1.
Absolutely, and I think pickleball is now truly flourishing as a community sport across the world. There are tournaments happening across Asia, in Australia, America, and we're also seeing players travel. Just last year and this year, our players have already been to Bali, to
Second
Australia,
server.
to America, to England, the English Open, and it's just the
4-3-2.
interaction with so many different continents, so many different countries, playing with players of different styles.
Oh, Callan Dawson
Once
again.
Side out.
Great athleticism, jumping the kitchen line, back at Valdez. It's almost like he's baiting that one, isn't he? He's just that little temptation.
He's like a hawk waiting for his prey.
3-4-1.
But still, Leo and Callan just trail by one.
Second server.
It's so important for all these athletes.
3-4-2.
Just so mentally focused all the time. And I keep mentioning, I'm sure the audiences are tired of me speaking about the different formats
Point.
and how tough it is. But just to keep switching from an individual game to a team format, again switching back to an individual play. The scoring
4-4-2.
This follows a service scoring format where you can win a point only on your serve, whereas the leagues you lose a point everywhere. All these minor things make a big difference in terms of preparation. Once again,
There you see that
Point.
push from Callan Dawson straight down the middle. And the benefit there too, Shank, where he's not taking a big backswing, it just takes time away from the opposition.
Absolutely.
So, as you said, they might not get as much read, but just that
5-4-2.
time to react often makes those points even better there for Cal Dawson.
and you really have to be a strong boy to be able to generate that much power with that grip. Trying the no
Side out.
look.
And again, saw that reset ability by both Roman and Rihanna in that point.
4-5-1. Second server.
Yeah, feeling it.
Just a little bit of
Feeling the
fatigue there. You
hamstring,
can just
feeling
see
the
in the
fatigue kicking
hamstring
in.
there. Again, they played so many matches, and
4-5-2.
this is where it can get to be a bit of survival of the fittest, Shashank. And we often see one of the biggest things that does go under fatigue is reaction speed. So as the brain and body gets a bit tired, the eyeballs can track
Side
that
out.
ball a little slower, and that hand speed reaction can tend to just drop. But it was some movement there.
Though I would just like to tell all the athletes here, you're still very
5-4-1.
fortunate. You're playing in air-conditioned courts. I remember the previous Indian Open, and we had people like Rob Nunry and Andrew Daisky playing the same number of matches open air in Mumbai, in the sweltering heat of Mumbai.
I must
Point.
admit, Roman Estereja is only on his first shirt change, and so that shows it's an amazing venue. You won't mind me saying that, but yeah, look, it is great to be here indoors.
6-4-1.
Huge number of courts here, air conditioned, beautiful light. Again, it makes me not realise what time of day it is. It could be 7 in the morning, it could be midnight, which it has been on some days, but it's great to just have those impeccable, just consistent conditions for the athletes, which means we are getting the best level of play.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, there it
You
is.
can
Cal
see
Dawson
Rihanna.
mentioned at the start of this match that there will be plenty of lobs. He called the lob and drop, so well done. Shout
Callan
out to you,
serving.
Cal.
7-4-1.
And you can actually see Rihanna struggling now.
To you, Rihanna.
And again, Have to
7-4-1.
mention, world-class athlete, world-class pickleballer, just coming out of an injury, and not very easy. And
Oh, that'll help there.
Second server.
Great overhead angle. Rana Valdez.
Seven, 4-2.
And this time it's Roman Estereja jumping across
Side
to take
out.
that middle ball. That keeps him just in touch here. Quick side outs.
you can actually see Rihanna just trying to motivate herself.
4-7-1.
And one thing about an injury is you just don't know when you're ready. You don't know how much to push your body. There's fear. And I know it for a fact that even Roman
Second
is suffering
server.
from a back injury. So not the best
4-7-2.
time to take on people like Callan and Leah Tobo who are just giving everything out there.
Side out.
I love the way even Rihanna is focused on God.
7-4-1.
Seeing her matches yesterday is almost like a poker player. Gives away nothing in terms of expression.
Yeah, it's just no wasted
Second
energy.
server.
I think when they've got a big week of competition, sometimes you see athletes getting really pumped up and hyped
7-4-2.
up, especially on the bench of their teams, which can be amazing for the rest of their teammates, but it can take a lot of emotional energy and drain. So
Absolutely.
something that
Side out.
Rihanna's pretty aware of and just trying to conserve as much of that emotional energy. She's also an incredibly tactful player, so she'll be thinking through this, trying to get her strategy right with her and her partner Roman. And often too much energy
4-7-1.
and loudness can take away from that mental concentration.
Absolutely. That's
Second
a shot
server.
of desperation. And the reality is you don't really want to show your opponent.
4-7-2.
that you're hurting. And someone like a Callan Dawson is just going to eat you up. He's going to climb in, ensure you got to run more.
Oh, incredible defense. Roman will get there. Unfortunately can't finish it off.
Side out.
Exceptional closing speed there from Roman Estereja to keep that point alive.
And you can see Callan is now just moving both his opponents.
7-4-1.
7-4-1.
Point.
Oh, as we see a ball just
Hold
roll
it.
over from championship court number 2, but it's a little too late, unfortunately, there
Thank
for
you.
Rihanna would
Roman
have
and
been
Rihanna. They would
hoping
have
it
loved
comes
that
a
about
bit
5
earlier.
seconds earlier.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Callan Dawson, Leah Torba looking very good here with an 8-4 lead.
8-4-1.
Game one.
We
Point.
just spoke about how Callan just takes time away from you. On the speed up, he's right there, ready with his backhand, just taps it in. And just
9-4-1.
absolutely no resetting time, no reaction time at all.
Yeah, you're right. You see the ball really stay on the paddle of Roman and Rihanna a lot longer,
Point.
where it's almost that fast blocking action from Callan. But again, as we said, like it's just great to see so many different styles, so many different techniques.
Game point,
10-4-1.
10-4-1.
Point and game.
First game to Callan and Leah
1 minute.
Torba.
All players.
Very important for Rihanna and Roman to get into it. And on the other side, Richard and Riley have taken the first set. Mixed doubles action continues after a minute.
Yep. Second game. Players ready.
Welcome back for game 2
Play.
action. We're at the
0-0-2.
Golden Sports India Open here in Mumbai. A bit of work to do here from Roman
Side out.
Estrella and Rihanna Valdez with Kel Dawson. Leah Torba grabbing game 1.
0-0-1.
Winner will progress through to Championship Sunday. Oh, unfortunately, Cal Dawson
Second
couldn't stop
server.
that one, and great battle there. Roman Estrella coming up with the goods.
Zero, 0-2. Side out. Zero, 0-1. Point.
That one just drifting along there off the paddle of Leah Torba, giving Roman and Rihanna their first point of game 2.
1-0-1. Second server. One, 0-2. Side out. Zero, 1-1.
Oh, Cal Dawson getting
Point.
busy off the left.
One, 1-1.
And that one a
Second
little too
server.
high there from Torba, and Valdez handles it.
One, 1-2.
Oh, exceptional there from all 4
Point.
athletes. That point had it all. Cal Dawson finished off. Let's take a look at that one again.
2-1-2, Callan. You're serving.
Slaps that backhand down. Finish off an incredible rally.
2-1-2.
Oh, patience there.
Side out.
Roman fires. Dawson not able to counter on that occasion.
1-2-1.
Oh,
Point.
Joel, we're getting all tangled up there. Again, we see the lob there from Roman Estereja. Getting pre-match himself and Callan Dawson. We're having a little bit of a joke to
2-2-1.
see who might be able to get the most number of lobs in this match. Oh, toe-to-toe,
Second
the
server.
two Californians. But it is Callan Dawson.
Second serve, Rihanna, this side.
Let's take a look at that one again.
2. It's 2-2-2. 2-2-2. Side out. 2-2-1.
Oh, great battle there.
Second server.
Just having to retreat there, Dawson and Torba.
2-2-2. Point.
A little bit of luck for Dawson there as that ball tickles the tape, making it a little tough there for Rihanna. And they ease to a 3-2 lead.
Three, two, two. Side out.
Well, the lob just drifting long there from Dawson.
2-3. Rihanna's serve. 2-3-1. Point.
And we're all tied up at 3 apiece. Here in game 2 of the second semi-final.
3-3-1. Sorry, was that good? Thank you. Point. 4-3-1.
Oh, incredible movement there from Valdez to get
Point.
that ATP that just died off the net there. Super, super tough and brings up point number 5 now for Rihanna and Roman. Handy little run here.
5-3-1.
Oh, Roman finding her on the unwind, but that one just
Second server.
drifts along a little too keen.
5-3-2. Side out. 3-5-1. Second server. 3-5-2.
Oh, pressure building there. Fantastic work there. All athletes, great patience. But it is Roman and Rihanna that come up with the goods from that long rally.
5-3-1. Point. Six, 3-1. Second server.
Drifting along there from Valdez. Still a second serve opportunity here. Chance to put points on the board and extend this 6-3 lead.
6-3-2.
Oh, great move by Torba there.
Side out.
Really pressuring Valdez. Giving Cal Dawson that easy pop-up.
3-6. 3-6-1.
Oh,
Point.
little net helped out Leah Torba there. Making it a little bit too hard to handle there for Roman Estrella.
Four, 6-1. Second server. 4-6-2.
Great work
Point.
there from Torben Dawson. Great chase back on that lob by Cal Dawson. Then find the backhand side of Estrella.
5.
Just creeping their way back
Yep.
in here.
You're serving to Roman.
5-6.
5-6-2. Point.
And that levels us all up here. 6-all. In
6-6-2.
game 2, we saw Leah and Callan take game 1. Oh, great
Side out.
overhead there by Estrella. Deals with that Dawson lob. And grabs that all-important side out.
6-6-1. Second server. Six, 6-2. Side out. Six, 6-1. Second
Great angle
server.
there from Valdez. Causing all kinds of trouble for Leotova. Very, very difficult ball to handle.
6, 6-2. Side out.
Oh, unlucky there for Torba. That ball just clipping the net. Creating a little bobble, making it very, very difficult.
Six, 6-1.
And we are getting confirmation from court 2. So we will see the winner of this match here. Taking on Colin Schick, Shelby Bates. For the gold medal. Oh, a little bit of hesitation
Point.
there. I think Cal Dawson thought he was all over it, but again, in the reach of Leotova. But still very, very
7,
much
6-1.
in touch. Close in this match.
Second server. Seven, 6-2. Side out.
Oh, nice attempt there from Rihanna, but not able to get enough spin on that to wrap it around the net post.
6,
In
7-1.
the hands of Leotova.
Second server.
Not quite able to sneak it round the back of Roman Estereja there. That one drifting long.
6, 7-2. Side out.
All right, 2 quick side outs here for Roman and Rihanna. They've got a 1-point lead here, but they are 1 game down.
7, 6-1. Point. Eight, 6-1.
Oh, incredible defense there again.
Point.
Rihanna Valdez. Crazy. Let's
Timeout,
have a look at this
receivers.
again. Oh, unfortunately, the camera is on the wrong angle there to capture how well she did to get around that ATP.
One per game.
As we see players take a timeout. Joining back for more semi-final action shortly.
20 seconds. Let's go, players.
Right, referee Mark Taylor bringing us back underway. We're seeing Roman and Rihanna a little bit revived here with a 9-6 lead here in game 2. Callan and Lee are looking to
Receiving team,
try
you
and
have no further
claw that lead
timeouts.
back.
Serving team, you have one
We will be
timeout
going to the
remaining.
third game. The winner of this will play Colin Schick, Shelby Bates in the gold medal match tomorrow as part of our
See you, Leah.
Championship Sunday.
Players ready. Time back in. 9-6-1.
Oh, incredible point
Point.
there. All started with that lob from Roman Estrella. And we now see game point on that paddle of Roman to level it all up here.
10-6-1. Second server.
Denied. But they do have second opportunity here.
10-6-2. Side out.
Leah Torber saying you are going to have to earn it, Roman and Rihanna, if you want that game point. 6-10. What can Callan and Leah do here to get themselves back in?
6-10-1.
Force the pressure here in game 2.
Point. Seven, 10-1. Fault.
Oh, big move
Second
there
server.
from Cal Dawson. Unfortunately, you may see the replay here, that foot just catching a little bit of the kitchen as he jumps across.
7-10-2.
That's that left hand that goes down. No part of your body can go into that kitchen area.
Side out.
When you play that ball on full, so here we go. So he's side out now. Some pressure back on. Game point
10-7-1.
at 10-7. Oh, gutsy there from Cal
Second server.
Dawson. Facing game point. Lob goes in.
10-7-2.
Oh, big play there.
Side out.
Cal Dawson finishes it. Leah Torber sets it up beautifully. And side out. Can they put points on the board here and pressure back?
7-10-1.
Roman and Rihanna. There it is. Great backhand. Slap there from Leotorba. Roman was retreating. It's going to give him point number 8. Just going to creep their way back in here.
8-10-1.
Oh, unlucky
Point.
Estrella. Open court, and that ball ricochets off the net and out, bringing up point number 10.
9-10-1.
Maybe a little pressure here.
Second server.
A sigh of relief there on the face of Roman. Here you go, second opportunity, second server here, Leotorba, to try and tie this all up.
9-10-2. Side out.
No, it is Roman Estrella, Rihanna Valdez. They'll take the serve back and have a second look at game point
10-9-1. Second server.
Showing great fight here, Cal Dawson, Leotorba. Fighting off their second game point. They're going to have to do it again here.
10-9-2. Side out.
There it is. Fights off game point number 3. Now some opportunities for themselves.
9-10-1.
Can they draw level? And level they draw. 10 all
Point.
now. Game 2. Impressive work here by Leotorba and Cal Dawson.
10-10-1.
Oh, and the luck goes the way
Point,
of Cal
game,
Dawson
match.
and Leotorba. And we'll see the match taken 11-10.
Bad luck. Well played.
Great contest. Roman Estrella and Rihanna Valdez. So we'll see Cal Dawson and Leotorba into the championship match up against Shelby Bates and Colin Schick. That'll be here on Championship Sunday. Thanks for joining us, Global Sports Indian Open. Stick around for more action shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be starting with the league matches, the final league match of the Pro and Challenger on the center courts at 2:30 p.m. Request the teams and the team captains to submit their teams. And be ready here at 2:15. 2:30 we start broadcasting of the Global Sports Pro and Challenger Leagues. on court number 1 and court number 2 respectively. We're going to start the matches in 10 minutes. Bengaluru versus Goa, Pro Court. Nasik versus Jaipur, Challenger Court. Requesting the team owners to be present. Requesting all commentators, referees to be on the mic.